Hi everyone, and welcome to another marvelous video. We've all spent our fair share of time fiddling with G.I. Joe action figures as a kid. Since Stan Weston's original design in 1963, there have been several different iterations, designs, and characters, which eventually made the G.I. Joe franchise a grand success. Diving into the story revolving around the franchise, the legendary villain is the Cobra Commander, seeking ways to execute world domination. He is calm, composed, and shy until his rage overcomes him, which turns him into a ruthless being, with no mercy for life or any values. In today's video, we will be diving into the revamped origin story of Cobra Commander from writer Joshua Williamson and artist Andrea Milana. So without any further delay, let's begin. Before we go into our explanation, we have a very small request. If you like our content, please support us by subscribing to our channel. This is a small click for you, but for us, it means a lot. Thank you. Let's begin. Who is this new Cobra Commander? Where does he come from? The new origins of Cobra Commander are from the recent Cobra Commander Issue 1, released in January 2024. It's from Skybound Entertainment and part of the series showcasing a shared universe between G.I. Joe and Transformers, also known as the Energon universe. Unlike the previously told story of Cobra Commander in 1982's G.I. Joe Issue 1, the plot here is entirely different. 1982's origins showcased the man who became the Cobra Commander to be once an ordinary car salesman, but here, he's shown to be a scientist who dreams of world domination from the start. Cobra Commander Issue 1 begins at a truck stop somewhere on the outskirts of a mountain range named No Man's Land Truck Stop. A mysterious man with a mask and trench coat enters and asks the bartender for a vehicle. One of the patrons, Jimmy, asks how anyone would arrive at the pub without any vehicle and also takes a jab at the mysterious man, the way he spoke. Soon after, Jimmy leaves the pub, and as these things go, the mysterious man follows him and sabotages his car. Seems like something terrible is about to happen. As the bartender realizes that Jimmy had not paid for his drink, he tries to follow him outside, and guess what? He finds Jimmy's dead body lying on the snow. And beside him, there's a symbol of a cobra drawn from dead Jimmy's blood. As you have realized by now, this mysterious man is the Cobra Commander, and he's out on a mission that has not been revealed yet. The scene shifts to a flashback in the secret society of Cobra Law. For those unaware, Cobra Law is an ancient society that once ruled Earth. Later, the organization shifted to the caves of the Himalayas. The flashback showcased an angry mob raging against the scientists of Cobra Law for bringing their monstrosity to their people. All the scientists in panic sought to escape, and that was when we got to see Cobra Commander's ruthlessness. He coldly shot one of the scientists who suggested escaping and advised his comrades to use lethal weapons against the angry mob. He asked them to open the gates, as he threw one of his weaponized spores at the mob, killing many. Unfortunately, his comrade who held the second grenade failed to understand the commander's orders and had the spore bomb far too long in his hand, which suddenly exploded. Next, we see the commander brutally injured and taken in for recovery. As he recovered, he was given a metal helmet to hide his shame. Soon, one of the officials of Cobra Law, named Python, came to the commander and asked for his presence before their leader, Lord Globulus. Once he showed up, Lord Globulus reminded Cobra Commander how he had taken him into the Cobra Law when he was wandering aimlessly in life, and how his recent actions had brought downfall to their organization. Lord Globulus stated that Cobra Law stood in favor of respecting all organic life forms, and the commander's blasphemous technology and vile experiments have caused innumerable harm and loss of lives of their people. He continued that he was completely aware of the commander's manipulation in instigating the riots in the first place, and the only reason why he rescued and healed him was so that he could watch him being executed. The royal guards immediately charged at the commander, who declared to the Lord that he was not much of a fighter and that he could go hand to hand with them. And with that awesome dialogue, the commander next threw a series of small insectoid robots at them that attacked, infested, and killed the royal guards from within. The commander boldly stated to Lord Globulus that Cobra Law had spent too long in hiding and segregation from the outside, for which it had begun dwindling due to its shortage of resources. He added that the mob attack and civil war were imminent unless they could make Cobra Law strong again. Commander offered Lord Globulus an opportunity to rule Earth once again like before, if he allowed the commander to live and pursue his special mission in the world outside. Globulus agreed, and the scene shifted to Commander in his lab, experimenting on a specimen, which was none other than Megatron. Cobra Commander's special mission was to track down all other robot beings like Megatron and build an army of his own. As the commander left the compound, Megatron could be seen smiling. Back to the present, the Cobra Commander takes a break to watch the sunset. He had taken Jimmy's vehicle and was assisted by his handler, sent by Globulus to keep an eye on him. The handler reminds him of the long journey ahead, and that stopping to take a break would only waste time. Although the commander did not kill the handler, he paid no attention to his suggestion. The two began their journey to Florida, with the commander believing that by the time his plans worked out, the world would fear only one name, the Cobra Commander. Marvelous verdict. So we finally come to the end of the video, and we hope you've liked our content. It's interesting how the G.I. Joe in the Energon universe is progressing. With the following upcoming issues, we will be getting to know how Cobra Commander plans to execute his grand scheme of world domination. Needless to say, Megatron will surely be double-crossing, as he has done previously, leaving the G.I. Joes and Autobots to stop the evil plans of Cobra Commander and Megatron. Thank you for watching, and feel free to add your views in the comments below. Meanwhile, stay tuned for the next Marvelous video. And if you liked our content, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to us if you haven't already. Have a good one and be safe. Thanks, everyone!